Hey, it's MJ coming to you today with my Fireside Chat. I want to thank you for joining me. And today I just want to talk to you about kind of what's going on in the world today. After seeing the story about the news in Texas, it had me feeling some type of way. And I'm going to use my platform to kind of vent a little bit. Um, I know it's disturbing that we continue to see these events happening and happening and happening. When they happen, people are sad, people are angry, people are, disappointed, lots of negative emotions. But within, I say, probably about usually when children are involved, it might last a little longer, but I'm going to say like maybe, after 30 days from now, it will not be the hot topic in the news. And that's the sad and disturbing part of it for me. Um, it's it's really frustrating for me that these parties involved keep trying to politicize this. And whether you're right or on the left, the murdering of children is irrelevant. The murdering of anybody is irrelevant. What is relevant is these assault rifles that these people are able to obtain at such an early age and be able to go and do these things. That's the whole point of this. And, I'm tired of seeing these politicians trying to make it all political. It's not political. It's about life or death. Life and death doesn't matter if you're a Democrat or if you're a Republican. When a murderer is walking up to somebody, they don't say, "Hey, what political party do you belong to?" before they blow somebody away. So I encourage people, don't just get angry in the moment. Don't just be sad in the moment. Get out, get up, get out, and do something. And the only thing that we really truly have the power to do is to get out and vote. I want to talk to people that have never voted before in their lives. But if you have a loved one, whether you know anyone directly that has been affected by gun violence, whether, you're a gun owner yourself or not, it doesn't matter. Get out and vote, because clearly the laws have to change. You know, my personal beliefs, I'm all for proper gun ownership. But with that ownership comes a huge responsibility. You have to take a driving test before you're issued a driver's license. You have to be 25 before you can rent a car. Why should an 18-year-old be allowed to walk into a gun store and purchase a assault rifle with no training, nothing? In order to get married, you have to get a marriage license. In order to practice medicine, you have to get a medical license. You can't just wake up and go do things that affect other people. So, gun ownership should have the same requirements. Now, I know it's different state to state to state. I understand that. But the laws that are on the books right now clearly aren't working. Because Time after time after time, you see these events happening. And people always want to go to, well, guns don't kill people, people kill people. The gun does not jump up and walk on its own. It takes a person using that weapon to go and inflict bodily injury. So guns don't kill people. People kill people with guns. And a lot of times it's because of how the weapon was obtained. And it's usually illegally. Or even if it is legal. There has to be background checks done. There should be waiting periods, to get a passport. It's a process. You don't just walk into a place and get a passport. It takes time. They're going to do a background check. They want to know a lot of information about you. The same needs to happen for weapons. And if you have certain diagnoses and mental illness and all of that, you clearly should not be able to obtain a weapon, in my opinion. I feel for those families in Texas. I feel for those families in Buffalo. I feel for all the families that have gone through these tragedies. Whether, it be at the hands of, individuals or, groups or whatever. But I just, I truly have just been feeling some type of way. And I want to encourage people, because May is Mental Health Awareness Month. And they keep on to say, oh, well, it's people with mental illness, it's people with mental illness. All people with mental illness do not go out and kill people. They may kill themselves, but they usually don't go out and kill other people. So quit putting that yet another stigma on mental health. There's enough stigmas on mental health already. So again, this is my opinion, but I'm sharing my opinion with you, and I am encouraging you to get out and do what you can when it's time to vote. Try to vote for people that are looking at positive change for people and for the majority of people, not just certain few. I really feel bad for these families of these children, because there was probably so much hope that they had for these children. You've heard the saying, the kids are our future. They're innocent. They were at school. They weren't out in the streets. They weren't, doing bad things. They were at school trying to get an education to improve their little lives. And somebody decided to take that from them that day. When is enough enough? When are enough people going to come together to initiate some change? I seen on the news here where some students walked out of class to protest. There's power, there's strength in numbers. But we have to come together and try to get something done. Because there's someone watching the news now, seeing the number for the death toll, and somewhere in their mind, they're thinking bad thoughts. That's just like Buffalo. Buffalo, they were saying it was less than 2 weeks away. And look, we have another event. When is enough enough? So I encourage you guys. Thank you for letting me vent. Thank you for letting me share. As Mental Health Awareness Month is coming to an end, check on people, love on people. I'm going to, use the cliche, see something, say something. You don't have to be the investigator. Just tell the people that need to do the investigating. If you see some crazy post on Facebook, report it. Because these people are leaving clues, but people aren't saying anything because they're just like, oh, oh, they're not. They're just talking. But more and more we see that these people are doing more than just talking. So whether or not it comes to pass, at least you did your part to try to prevent it. See something, say something. If you know somebody that needs help, have them call the crisis hotline, 1-800-273-8255. Again, that's 1-800-273-8255. There's help out there. Whether you've had mental health issues in the past or not, there's just really a lot going on in the world. It doesn't necessarily mean, anything. You just might need someone to talk to. And that's what that number is there for. It's 1-800-273-TALK. So yeah, just talk. Talk to somebody. Talk it out. Just because you're talking to someone, that does not diagnose you with a mental illness. You're just talking. You're sharing your feelings. You're sharing your emotions. You're getting things out that you're feeling inside, just like I'm doing right now. So I hope you guys are having a great day. Stay positive, stay uplifted, stay encouraged. There's so much going on in the world, but just know someone cares. Even if that somebody is just me. So, with that, this is your girl MJ signing out for now. Have a good one.